everybody to my channel. Okay, I'm standing outside of my kitchen door and I wanted to show you my newest creation. I made this yesterday during the afternoon. I just was so ready to do something new, work with my hands again. I haven't done a wreath in a while, y'all. It's been a while. And I had been perusing through Pinterest for different things. I love looking at Pinterest. I don't know about y'all. I love looking on there for, here lately for like dinner ideas, things of that nature, because I like to craft, as you can see, but I'm not the cook. I don't really care to cook too much. I'm not really into it, but I have to provide dinner every night, so I do try to look. Anyways, let's get back to this. But I love Pinterest, and I did see this on Pinterest, this idea. And of course, when you looked at it on Pinterest and maybe looked at it a little further, it would take you to Etsy, where it was for sale. Well, actually sold. It said sold. But on there, you can click on the sold and get the details. One of the sites I looked at on Etsy had this listed for $147. That's crazy, right? Crazy. I got all this stuff from Hobby Lobby, and it ended up costing me upwards of maybe $30-something. All of it together. That's $147 crazy. I mean, I did see another one that was like in the $80-90 range, $80 to $90 range. I mean, granted, guys, I mean, I understand Etsy. I was selling on Etsy for a good while. And you do have to mark your items up, obviously, to make any money, because you have the cost of your product, and then the cost of your time and your design and your effort. Anyways, but this is not my design, so I just wanted to, that's a disclaimer. But I saw this and I thought it was gorgeous, and I knew I could recreate it for less. So I bought the pocket, I think it's called a pocket wall hanger or door hanger from Hobby Lobby. That's this part. I got the flowers from Hobby Lobby and the greenery, which this greenery I am now in love with. Love that greenery. The ribbon actually is from Walmart, and I got this probably during Christmas time. Not this year, but last year. And anyways, and you need a piece of floral foam, and you stuff that down in there. Now, granted, this is not very big. You can see that there's it front to back, it's a couple of inches. So you do have to stuff that down in there. That's foam, floral foam, and I just used floral foam that I got it from Dollar Tree. That's where I got it. I hung a command hook up there to hang it on, because I did have a wreath hanger here that I always keep out here, and it was hanging way too low. So I put it here, but isn't that pretty? Don't you love it? I love how it came out. I actually used a one whole bunch of this greenery. It was $12.99 at Hobby Lobby, but at the time, the greenery, flowers, everything were half off. So $12.99, so it was, I guess, $13. So I had to pay I think it's like $6.79 or something for the greenery. But isn't this greenery beautiful? Look how pretty that is. I love that color, and it's got all of these little tendrils hanging out of, the little things out there. So you can twist those out here however you want on your creation. And of course, you could change their florals. You could do whatever you wanted with this. I did end up using 4 hydrangeas, and these came on a stem of like 5 that you get over in the floral department. Again, it was on sale. They originally are $15.99, and they were half off that day. But this is how it turned out, and it wasn't hard at all. It was just a little time consuming, and I wanted to say any of y'all could do this, because I basically stuffed my floral foam down in here. Now, I did put some leaves around it just so you don't see it through this, because this is I mean, when I was stuffing that foam in there, the foam was kind of coming out, because I was like shoving it in there. But yeah, it's real easy. And then this is just a little loopy bow. It's just a loopy bow. I didn't even cut the bottoms of them. I just left it straight. But that's how it came out, and I love it. And I think it looks good with my welcome sign here. because I have black, and of course then that takes you up to the black there. But now over here I had this one hanging, so I'm going to be on the hunt for an outdoor sign that's black. Another one. I'll probably be going back to Hobby Lobby sometime soon, or maybe, yeah, I think with Easter and everything, it's going to be my best bet to go to Hobby Lobby to find something I could put here that also is black and white, to create the look I want for fall. And then I'm going to put out, I don't know, you know, I don't have any black lanterns anymore. I got rid of all those lanterns I had that used to be on my dining room table that I used to, you know, put the little floral arrangements I got rid of all that stuff. So I'm gonna have to hunt me down a black lantern too. I really think that will all look so cute together. Just don't look at that. But with the black over there and then the greenery, I just love that color. That greenery is beautiful. And then if I got some pillows for here, this would look so cute for spring. Don't you think? I mean, today is the last day of February. It's beautifully sunny out today. This is my garage. And it's our cable guys, not at my house. But look at the sky. It's gorgeous. But the breeze is blowing and it's kind of chilly. We're not quite to our normal 70-degree weather that we have in the spring. Anyways, I love how that looks on my door. Anyway, so that's my plan out here now. I'm going to try to find a black lantern, a black sign, something black and white, and then another candle, like a candle I can put in it. You know, I don't have one out here. Now, I got some candles, not too terribly long ago at Costco. But I think that if I have a few pillows out here that, you know, have black and white theme going on and maybe a little bit of green to them, I might could find some at maybe they'll have something out at Walmart. But anyways, let me take you over to the front porch. And I'll have to, everything's dead around here except the weeds. They are, well, I mean, my green stuff's doing okay, but like everything that was in here, you know, I always have those gorgeous flowers in here. Everything's like dead because of the freezes and stuff. And over here, we lost everything last winter and we haven't put anything back in there yet. So this spring, we're gonna be working on this. But it's got weeds in it, and I used this new weed killer and it didn't work very well. But I wanted to show you over here, I mean, I haven't decorated this yet for spring. This is what's normally out here, my welcome sign and the cotton. But I made this wreath this morning to mimic that other one that is over there on the door. So I used the same materials that I used for that pocket greenery, you know, the pocket thing. You know, I guess you would call it like a pocket door hanger, something like that. I used the same materials here, same ribbon, same. Now there are more flowers on here. I ended up using, I think there's like 3 over here, and then there's already a fly on there. I think there's 3 on this side too. So 6 total, and then I put the bow kind of in the middle and put some greenery around it to make it pop. And then the greenery is all over on this one corner like it was on the other thing. And I love that. I think it looks so cute. It's completely something different for me. I love that, how it looks together though. I don't think I feel like anything's missing from here. I mean, obviously if you wanted to have a sign or something, you'd probably do that too, but I don't think you need it. Having the greenery over on one side, really, it brings, like if I had that pocket thing over here too, you'd see how they go together. So I use the same stuff, so I kind of have a cohesive feel for spring. Now, granted, I won't be leaving this up very long because we have Easter right around the corner. But I do have I have a black lantern. I have 2 black ones over here, but I don't have any black on the other side, so I'll keep my black lanterns, maybe add, if I can find some kind of greenery like this, maybe not this, to fashion like a candle ring or something to put in there, that would bring that green down here. I'm gonna buy some hydrangeas to put in here. And then I think a green wreath here on my Texas star thingy because it holds little wreaths. And then I need to clean up out here. Everything's kind of dirty in the winter. Everything's blow up here and stuff. And then maybe over here, I'll do something different with my chairs, just for the time being. And then, you know, maybe put some greenery in here or something. And that will complete probably the spring look I'm wanting to go for. And it's only temporary, y'all. I do love this though. It's got that simplicity I was really looking for. So I'll get some hydrangeas. So I'm trying to make a mental list now of what I need to get. I want to get, and then of course, some greenery here would be nice. I probably have in the house. Well, at Hobby Lobby, now let's talk about this a minute. At Hobby Lobby, don't they, like the garlands, wreaths, flowers, all that, are they all on sale at the same time? I think they might be. I think they are, aren't they? So if I had like a garland that could kind of hug this, that would be super cute. Add some, not cute. It's going to be very, very tastefully done, I think. But a little bit of greenery that come down here, and then change out my flowers here. Get a little bit of greenery in here and over on the other area. I don't know if I'm going to change these out. I would love to have white cushions, but they get dirty so fast. And I got black and white here that I got already going for me. Black there. That sign is kind of falling apart, to tell you the truth. The middle part of it is like not attached very well. So that one's from Hobby Lobby, but I guess it got wet enough. But what do you think of my idea? Do you think that's a good idea? I think I'll like it. So some greenery to go here. I had some that I used during the fall when I did my porch. I didn't really do a lot of decorating in the house this past year. I was, we were doing all the construction on the kitchen. But, all right, so there's that. So I think I have a little trip to Hobby Lobby in my future. I may have to wait till next week when everything's on sale. Or I could go to the at-home store. They have stuff, they have garlands and such. I don't know if they have like just greenery though. But I do have one in the house that's I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, it's it's like this boxwood. Sort of, it's like boxwood, but our boxwood's real. But it kind of looks like that. Look at it's the little flower, but it's still living. But yeah, we brought all the plants out. I think our freezing weather's just about done. So now I can start planting flowers and such. All my other plants are out over here. My I think this is a Schefflera. It survived the winter, and of course, we kept it in the inside, and I have, airplane plants, spider plants, whatever you want to call them. I have several of those. Those need to be repotted down there. They need repotting. There's my lemon tree. Yeah, it's lost a lot of leaves, so it needs to be outside now. I probably need to water. And anyways, so I wanted to just keep you updated on that, what my plans are to get this all looking cute. Again, on the wreath, I had this on the other side, but I think they mimic each other just nicely. But like, I'm going to have to look. I may have to hop onto Hobby Lobby. I may still go like to Hobby Lobby just to see. Now, this lantern I have that I keep, I keep this out at Christmas time. It's just been sitting here ever since Christmas left us, and it was fine for Valentine's Day, and it's great for 4th of July or Memorial Day. But right now I'd rather it be black. So I will have to find me a black one. And it needs to kind of be biggish, kind of big. Unless you had two together, then it would be, have smaller ones. But yeah, so anyways, this is going to be cute, I think. Once I get the rest of it done, I need to sweep. I definitely need to clean this after the winter. It's dirty, so it needs a wash. Yeah, so we're just gonna have lots to do, and I can't wait to start planting. I think this is all gonna survive well. But I guess that's it, guys. I just wanted to tell you about what I've been up to. I did not video this. I did talk about it a little bit in a video, but I don't think I'm gonna post that video. of me making that wreath, because I did like tear it apart and went back and did it again because I wasn't liking the way it looked the first time around. So let's go back over there, and let me tell you what I did change, just for the time being. If y'all are bored, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to show you. All right, over there on the other on the hanger, this is on this side, and then all the flowers are in the middle, and then the bows on this side. I did kind of a different feel here. Now, when I first made the wreath, I had greenery on both sides here. I had a little bit on both sides, and it didn't look very, you know, I had like, this is one of those greeneries, and I had part of it on this side, and I did not like the way it looked. So I'm much happier now. So I did take it apart and moved some of the flowers around, and then put all the greenery over the one side. In the video, I had it over, you know, on this side here, and it was more sparse, and it just didn't look right. But I like it like that. I think it looks cute. It has a nice feel to it. So I hope you liked this little video talking about my wreaths and my plans for my porches. And hopefully we'll be decorating them together very soon. Anyways, I will be doing a wreath with y'all, so don't be disappointed. We'll be doing another wreath, an Easter one that I'll get on to very soon. Y'all take care, and I love y'all to pieces. Bye.